Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and I thought I would try something a little bit different with my videos. One of my subscribers suggested that I do a pick a card video. I've never done a video like that, but I thought it was intriguing because, to be honest, I love I love watching other people's videos with the pick a card. I like watching Stargirl, if you know of her channel. I mean, she's like pretty popular, so you probably know of her channel. And I love to do but interact with the video with picking a card. So when somebody suggested, that I do this too, I'm like, well, yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I love interacting with you guys. So I'm using 3 cards for each of the categories. And so the question is, describe the name of the spirit that's closest to us. And as you know, we are spirit, and so we're surrounded by so many different types of spirits, so many different types of energy. Sometimes we're surrounded by the spirit of our ancestors or the ancestors of our past lives. Sometimes it could be somebody from this life, but I just find it really fascinating, and I think you guys would too. Keep in mind that this is just a general reading. If you wanted something more specific, you could head to my website, www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. But I have 4 cards, and so it'll be 4 different types of reading. And down below, I have to which card you could skip to in the video, like skip to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, or skip to 5 minutes and you'll get to this reading, so that way you don't have to sit through all of them, although I like to sit through all of them, so just to kind of hear what all the different messages were. The decks that I'm using the Art Nouveau Tarot. I'm also using the Magic and Manifestation Affirmation cards, and I'm also using the John Waterhouse Oracle deck. And so, with the 3 cards, I'm asking Spirit to describe themselves, and with the final card, it being a message for you. So, go ahead and choose now. Take a deep breath and center yourself, ground yourself, and choose a pile that you're most drawn to. So, the first pile I have is Smoky Quartz. The second pile I have is for green calcite. The third pile I have is for rainbow aura quartz. And the fourth pile that I have is for Hawaiian coral rock, actually brought back from Hawaii by my dude. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So the question is, which spirit is closest to us right now, kind of hanging out with us amongst the many spirits that hang out with us, and what is that spirit's message? So I asked them to describe themselves and what is their message. Okay, so let's go with the first pile. And the first descriptor card I have is the Hierophant. So this person could very well have been a teacher in the past. I'm getting, I know there's a male in the card, but I'm getting that this was a female teacher. Somebody who actually was in the education system. I am seeing a green chalkboard. So, I mean, this probably isn't too long ago because I remember green chalkboards and I'm not that old, like, just saying. Yeah, I am getting a 60s vibe, just with the kind of glasses and the hairstyles and the clothing that I'm seeing, but I am getting a green chalkboard, so somebody who maybe has taught in that era. So I'm going to get a little bit of a clearer look. Okay, so with the John Waterhouse Oracle, so the type of teacher that I'm seeing by seeing the musical instrument, the young lady or young mer lady is holding, this very well could have been a music teacher. So I am getting a female music teacher. Okay. See if I get anything else. Female music teacher. Okay, so the person that picked this stack, I'm kind of getting that you are drawn to music. in a certain way. Whether you are a musician, you like writing music, you know, maybe you just like writing music in your spare time. Maybe you actually physically like writing out notes, like for a piano or the chords to a guitar. But I am seeing a musical background to this person, and I am feeling that this is the reason this spirit is particularly drawn to you, as for your love of music. So like I said, you don't have to be like, you know, famous musician or playing in a band or in a choir, but you know, just that love of music. And I know there's a lot of people like music out there, but some people, like, they have a passion for it. And I think you may have a passion for it. Like, you know, some people have like, you know, 50,000 songs on their iTunes. I mean, that's not me. Maybe it is, but I'm just saying. Okay, so the message that this person has for you is happiness. Okay, so what I'm really getting from this music teacher that is hanging out with you, again, this could be just a spirit that's drawn to your musical energy, or this could very well have been somebody in your family who was a music teacher. And so with the happiness card, I'm seeing that you should go ahead and pursue that music. Wally has kind of popped in. You know, even if you don't think, oh, that's not a viable career, or, you know, it's not going to make the big bucks, like, not everything is about money. Like, yes, you should have a stable enough job where you can pay the bills, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on your hobbies. And if your hobby is music, don't give up on it, because it makes the day-to-day that much more unhappy if we don't get to do things that make us happy. So follow your happiness. Play that music, play those iTunes, and just have fun, and just let that fill your soul, you know, regardless of whether you think you can make like tons of money doing it. You know, it's about the happiness and the passion, and that's, well, thank you, Wally. And Wally walking through on this reading, so that was very special for whoever this was for. Okay, so moving on. Okay, pile number 2. So if you chose this, you're drawn to this. This will be a description of the person who is in spirit, who is most closest to you right now, who's hanging out with you right now. Wow, we have another majors. So we have a tower. So I'm feeling like, oh, wow, okay, so this is very interesting. You know, I was going to say this is somebody who went through a traumatic event, but actually this is somebody who passed away during 9/11 when the first tower fell. Not the second tower, first tower. I am getting cold chills, so this is very interesting. This reading is for somebody very specific, you know, because not everybody who maybe picks that lost somebody in 9/11. But this could also be somebody who passed away and is now in spirit, who passed away when that first tower fell, who is maybe connecting to somebody's energy, who needs their energy, who needs their guidance. So let's get a little bit more information about this person. And I know for some people that's a really touchy topic, but it just hit me really hard. It was like this is somebody who was in 9/11, and I don't take it lightly, because I was connected to some people there as well. Okay. Okay. The energy is, as with tower energy, is a little chaotic. So I'm asking it to settle down so that I can kind of focus more on who is this? Who is this? Because I'm getting a lot of people. I said 9/11, and tons of spirits came to me like with, hey, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, okay, let's focus on this one person, one person, one person, one person. Okay. So I am getting a male. I know that there's females in this card, but with the women bending over, and at first I was thinking like maybe this was somebody that worked in one of the offices, and I am getting that it was actually a firefighter. So one of the rescue personnel that came in to help people out of the building this person, it seems like they made several attempts to go in the building, but obviously what would become their last attempt, they did not make it out. So this person, our policemen and firefighters, and all the rescue personnel, very, very brave. So whoever's got this person, I'm sweating. Whoever's got this person hanging out with them, you have a very brave, very tough energy with you, who's hanging out with you. So this is, oh my gosh, really, wow. It's like my first, pick a card I'm doing, and it's really heavy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's look at what their card is, their message for you. So I love that there's all these flowers here, and there's all these flowers here as well. And so it's abundance. And so with this person having, wow, making me sweat, having this abundance of energy, of this drive of like, go, 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 go back no matter what's happening. I'm seeing them to ask you to also tap into that well that maybe you don't think you have, that abundance of energy, that drive, that go, go, go. You do have it, even if you think you don't, even if you're like, no, I can't possibly do that. It's, you have the drive, and if you really want something, you go after it. You would never give up on your dreams. So I'm seeing, somebody saying, oh, well, I want this, but I could what if I lose interest or this and that? If it's your dream, you're not going to lose interest. You go get it. So yeah, this firefighter is literally like kicking you in the butt. Like, go get it, man. Like, you got this. You have the energy, you have the talent, you have the smarts. Go get it. That's like loud and clear. The message for this person, whoever this is go get it. Chase your dream. No time like the present. Literally right now. Like, finish watching this video, or you know what, stop watching this video right now and go get started on your dream. Wow. Oh my goodness. Whew, I need to my goodness. Okay, let's reset. I mean, can you guys see? I'm like shiny right now because I'm sweating so much. Oh my goodness. The third pile. So let's figure out this one is for the rainbow aura quartz. Let's look at a descriptor of the spirit that's hanging out with you. Okay, we are not in the majors cards anymore. So we're now in our court cards. So we have the Knight of Swords. So again, I'm getting that this is a person, not just like the last spirit that came through, because that one was very intense energy. This one I see is a go-getter, perhaps could have been an engineer. I'm seeing those analytical skills. And so, yeah, definitely another go-getter, but somebody who will not stop until the job is done. Willing to stay after hours to figure out whatever problem needs to be solved for the team. So this is definitely a team player as well. Okay, and I'm getting a male energy with this. Okay, so with these two cards together, what I'm getting with this male energy is that, yes, he's saying I would go, go, go. I would sacrifice everything to get the job done, to be with my team. However, he's saying, but maybe like one little smidgy little regret I had in life was that I sacrificed too much for everyone else. So meaning sacrificing his own relationships and his own home life in order to satisfy his career and his job, and to make things easier on the coworkers around him. So although he was very good at his job, people could count on him, great guy, he ended up losing people in the process because he neglected them in favor of his job. And so let's see what his message is. Okay, so his message is transformation, and you love how everything is like like wind, like the cape and the wind in her headscarf, the wind, you know, with this butterfly. So I'm seeing with him to not take things so seriously, you know, with this like light airiness. He's saying whoever, the person that picked this pile, like I said, this is probably not going to be every single person who watches this video. These are for very specific people who are watching this video. But to don't sacrifice everything for one thing in life, because life is so much more than your career. It's so much more than like the little things that we focus on and deem important in society, like money and well, you know, money, power, success, all this stuff. You know, there are other ways to be successful without hurting people in the process. And so I'm seeing to like lay off whatever it is that you're doing right now and have a little bit more whimsy with it. Don't take it so seriously, because he's saying don't do what I did, because you're going to lose a lot of people that you love because of your determination to, you know, your tunnel vision to get a certain job done or thing done. Never sacrifice the people that you love for a career or for anything like that. This one also very serious message. What's with the serious messages, you guys? But okay, so this is the fourth pile, and so this is the spirit that is hanging out with you. Let's get a descriptor of them, those people that chose the Hawaiian coral rock. And here we have the Five of Wands. So we have this woman who looks like she's just kind of, and she's got her flowers and she's just kind of waiting. She looks like she's waiting for something. So it seems like somebody might be a little conflicted about, again, I'm getting career. Like there's been a couple of, well, these two feel like they're more career based, but you know, you might very well be in a pretty stable job. Maybe it's got good benefits. You have great coworkers. Like there's nothing you have to complain about this job that you're in. It just doesn't feel like you. And so this person is saying, just kind of like them. And this one I'm not getting. I'm gonna try to tap into their gender. So, yeah, this is a feminine energy. I'm not always going by the person in the card, but this one is a feminine energy. And she's saying that she was also in something that was, like, there was nothing to complain about the job that she did, but she settled. There were other things that she wanted to do, but she felt like it was too big a risk. Like, I shouldn't do that. And so she stayed in a place that was considered safe. And it just didn't bring her much happiness in life. So let's... Okay, so I know that the woman in this picture looks like she's creating a tapestry, but the first thing that came to mind was this woman really wanted to paint. She loved painting. She was an artist. So perhaps the person that, or this, who this spirit is hanging out with, is also an artist or something in the arts, something creative. And she's saying, I would have loved nothing more than to be an artist and paint, and I would have been happy being, you know, a poor artist. But she said, you know, because she didn't want to feel like she was letting her family down or people around her, she stayed where she was in the stable job that she had. And life was just kind of ho-hum, you know. I mean, nothing horrific ever happened in her life. It was just so ho-hum. It was so, like, I go to work, I make my money, I pay my bills, like, no big whoop. And she's saying, you know, if I could have done it all over again, I would have been this girl. I wouldn't mind downsizing, you know, my bills in order to be this girl. So let's see what the message is. The message is patience. And don't all three of these women, wow, they're all three women. Don't all three of these women look patient? So she's saying, you know, maybe you need to reevaluate why you have the job that you have. Is it satisfying every aspect of yourself? Your soul, your heart, your mind, your physical needs. And if you do end up deciding to jump into something that your soul and your heart are yearning for, you're going to need to have patience with it, because you can't jump from one thing to another. And she's saying, if she were to have jumped from her career into being a painter or an artist, something like that, somebody who worked with oil paints, and I was getting oil paints, that she right away she probably wouldn't have made the same amount of money that she was making here. But she's like, if I just would have stuck it out, and I would have made contacts, and I would have mingled and networked and things like that, she thought I probably could have ended up doing okay. But because I was like, I don't have time for that, and I'm just gonna stay where it's safe. If you do end up following your heart and your goals, just know that it would take time for you to build up to kind of the level of living that you're accustomed to now. So that would just take patience. Okay, so let me put this down. All right, you guys, so that was my pick a card reading. Which spirit is with you right now, and what is their message? And so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, this was by a subscriber request. If you want me to do more pick a card videos, just let me know in the comment section down below. If this reading resonated with you, or you had any comments or questions about it for whichever pile that you chose, again, leave that in the comment section down below. And again, if you want to catch a more in-depth reading with me instead of a more generalized reading, then head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. And don't forget to join the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot, where I am actually creating my own oracle deck, and I have so many awesome things in the works, but that's all because of the support from my Patreon peeps, and I wouldn't be able to, do all the things that I do with this channel and with my company without their support. So if you'd like to join that tribe, that would really help me out so that I can give back to you guys and do more fun and free things for you guys. Plus, you get freebies in the process too. There's a lot of goodies over there, so make sure you go check that out. All right, so that's it from me and spiritual homies. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.